So I was totally going to wait to film this video towards the end of the year, but with the interest rate hikes set by the Federal Reserve, I have been seeing interest rates on high yield savings accounts increase, which is really good news. And so today we are going to be talking about the best high yield savings accounts that are out there for the summer of 2022. So if you're watching this right when this video was published or shortly after, you best get in on these interest rates now. Hey, what's up guys? This is Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. And part of that is smart banking. Oh my gosh, I had bank loyalty so badly, like this was actually a bad thing for several years because I didn't know that you could be making higher interest and earning more money on your savings account with other banks, and in particular online banks are crushing it. Online banks provide high yield savings accounts because they don't have the cost of overhead by having traditional brick and mortar locations and paying for all of those things that go along with it, thus passing along the cost savings to you through the form of higher interest. Now, I'm going to be breaking down 5 different banks that have online savings account with a high yield interest rate. Now we are going to start with my personal favorite, which is Ally Bank. I personally have several high yield savings accounts set up with Ally Bank for various sinking funds and savings goals that I have. So I want to cover a couple of basic things with each of these banks. First, let's go down to their fees. You'll figure out exactly which banks are charging a monthly fee and which ones aren't. So you'll see exactly what they don't charge for. There are no monthly maintenance fees. There are no overdraft item fees, any of these like prepaid, postage paid deposit envelopes. I don't even know what the heck that is. They don't charge for any of those things. And there is no minimum account balance to open an account with Ally Bank. Next, let's check out their rates. You'll see here that their annual percentage yield is 1%. You will be earning 1% on your money in your savings accounts. Now that can go a long way when you are simply parking your emergency fund money in a high yield savings account. You'll be continuously earning money on that savings, even though you may not be able to invest that money. And that's why a lot of people use high yield savings accounts, is because they need the cash very quickly, or they need it to be very liquid in case of things like an emergency. Another cool feature about Ally that I really like is that they have these buckets, these savings buckets, where you can take your savings account and then divide it into different buckets. So this could be really advantageous for you if you were to take several sinking funds and put together that into one savings account. So it says here, like digital envelopes, you can dedicate parts of your savings to whatever you want. So you could have a sinking fund account, and inside of that account you could have vacations, you could have clothes, down payment, whatever you want. I like keeping the bigger things separated out, so I have multiple savings accounts. But if you have smaller sinking funds such as clothes, or you want to save up for a new video game console, all of that could be housed in one savings account. All right, let's go over to the next one, which is Capital One 360 Performance Savings Account. I've heard incredible things about this bank account, and a lot of the personal finance influencers and YouTubers here. I believe Budget Girl uses Capital One 360 and has had really good success with it. So this also too has a 1% savings rate, no fees, no monthly maintenance fees, and no minimum to open. So I also liked that they gave you a screenshot of what it could look like on their app. You can do mobile check deposits, and you can easily transfer money from a primary bank into this savings account. The next one that I found is with CIT Bank. Currently their Savings Connect, this is crazy, is 1.2% in interest that you can earn. There is a minimum to open with this account. You'll need $100 to open a Savings Connect account with CIT Bank. Also, another thing about this particular account is that it will automatically open up an e-checking account, and then you'll link those accounts together to move money back and forth. So I do feel like this one's a little bit more involved in terms of having both of the accounts. However, you are getting a slightly higher interest rate. So I think this one is to check out. CIT Bank has been in the back of my mind, or like I've seen it out of my peripheral for a while, so I think it could be something that you check out. Next one is Barclays. Barclays Online Savings has a 1.1% interest rate. Barclays has always also been there, kind of floating out there. I'm like, oh yeah, Barclays, I've heard of that one. And it has basically all of the same features as the previous banks that I've mentioned. You can transfer to and from other banks, no minimums to open, no monthly maintenance fee. Now, when you're seeing a lot of these banks that offer kind of the same thing, I think it's just more about the user experience and the customer service at that point. Those would be my deciding factors. And so if I'm judging Barclays based off of their landing page here, it's pretty simple, right? Whereas like the Capital One 360 seems to have a bit more of a better UX UI feel, and Ally as well. Okay, the last one that I want to mention here, it's brand new to me. I've not heard of it before. It's Bask Bank. This one is really cool, and one that I think you might want to take a look at, and that is their savings account that is currently earning 1.61% on their savings accounts. Or you can choose American Airline Advantage miles that you can do. So you could either earn American Airline miles for having your money parked with Bask, or you can take the annual percentage yield. Personally, I'm taking the interest rate because who flies American? I guess there are some of you out there that fly American, but that's what I would do. I would save the point earnings for your credit card. Also, if you're undecided, if you want both the points and the APY, then you could open 2 accounts with Bask and you could start earning in both ways. The only thing about Bask that I saw is up here at the top, maybe everybody is getting in on this high interest, is due to an unexpectedly high volume of customer service inquiries, our response times are longer than usual. And while I do appreciate that they have this little banner up at the top, I wonder why they're getting so many customer service inquiries, why this is happening. Because if the account is easy to open and it's easy to transfer money in and out of, I feel like you would have no need to contact customer support. So that is something to be aware of. But man, if things were just really easy with opening up an account with Bask, you could be earning a ton of money on your savings. And I say a ton of money because, let's be honest, go ahead and check your money market account or check your savings account with your primary bank and let me know, are you earning at least 1% in interest? If you aren't, now is the time to make the switch, or in any case, at least open up these additional high yield savings accounts and move that money over so that you can actually start earning interest and make your money work for you. It's literally sitting in a bank account. You might as well do something with it and earn some extra dollars. Let me know, which online bank are you going with out of this list, or is there one that I missed? Comment below. I will leave links to all of the banks' landing pages for you to check out. Again, I personally use Ally, but there are a ton of them out there that you can choose to start putting your money away in a savings account that's going to earn you a little bit of money. Don't forget to like this one if you want to give this one a big thumbs up. That really helps out my channel, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.